that's because my headphones aren't working. Cool. Stop trying to connect to my phone would be nice. Okay, we have... Oh, am I going to have to disconnect all this shit again? I swear something's wrong with my... Okay, that should be working now. Hopefully. No, still not working. Bloody technical difficulties. Okay, that should be working now. Hopefully. Oh, actually, I clicked the wrong button. Right, now we should be working. No, still not working. Are we on? Technical difficulties. Okay, that should be working now. Hopefully. So loud. It's a good thing nobody watches these come open. Right, now we should be working. No, still not working. Technical difficulties. Okay, that should be working now. Hopefully. Okay. Good thing nobody watches these. We are just selling off hard. So loud, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I don't know if it's my laptop or the AC or what, but something on my mic is kicking off. Are we working? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my laptop or the AC or what, something on my mic is kicking off. Let's see. Is that working now? We're not on Superfans. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Is that working now? Okay, I think that's actually fixed now. Hopefully. Oh, bloody hell. It's about as good as it's going to get until I get a proper microphone anyway, so... Let me just check. Okay, I think that's actually fixed now. Okay. Right, can turn that bloody thing down now. Get a quick swig of the old Sprite. Well, that was an interesting start to the stream. Oh. 8 minutes in, 8 minutes it took to get bloody headphones working. I'm still getting used to OBS, honestly. It's not something I have really used much at all. So, what are we looking at today? Had a pretty bullish day yesterday. Bloody hell, we had one bearish candle. Okay, two bearish candles yesterday. A couple of flat 1 hour candles. I think, if we look at the cash session, we've opened within yesterday's range, which for me doesn't normally give a great indication of anything. Have we just taken the Asia low there? Yeah, we have. So we've just swept the Asia low, and it looks like we're pushing off it pretty hard. What I would be looking for today, let me just close a few bits down. What I would be looking for is, if I bring up my chart here, these gaps tend to get filled pretty frequently, and we haven't come back to it yet. So, potential scenarios, either bounce from this level we just hit, which is in line with the Asia low, or we come down, cut through all this low level liquidity, and potentially bounce from here, but that's a big ask. 600 points or so. Not impossible, just probably not that likely, honestly. I'm going to be trading on the fundeds today. Got that eval passed yesterday, so I've synced up my two evals. My two top step fundeds. And we're going balls to the walls. I have been looking a little bit at gold today, but it's been very choppy. I think we're still looking for acceptance above the previous high, the highs from yesterday. And we're not really getting it. So until we get acceptance above that level, I don't think gold's going to push much higher, which is unfortunate because I would like gold to push, because it means silver will probably push with it, and I have a long-standing silver position that I would like to see go into profit at some point this year. Would be nice. It's a bit of a long, turning into a bit of a long play. It's meant to be not a long play at all, really. Oh, my volume profile has seemingly disappeared, but that's fine. Hang on. Why can't I delete that? Am I stuck on my 5-minute profile somewhere? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, this is quite interesting actually. Let me bring up my 5-minute chart. Let me bring you on to this one, which is the 5-minute chart with the volume profile I'm looking at. So we seem to be building some value down here. Peak of the volume is in this area here, where I've marked out the two grey boxes. So what I would normally look for, I did actually, funnily enough, I tried to get in this trade earlier. I'll mark it on the screen now. I think it was something like this. I actually think the stop was a bit tighter than that. I tried to get in this trade around the mid to end of London session, but the contracts on my deepcharts / alpha connection hadn't rolled over, so I put it in and I couldn't set a stop loss. I couldn't really do anything with it, and I just closed it off because I don't want to mess about with stuff I can't see on my fundeds. So we are just waiting really to see where price wants to go today, I think probably looking at this move here, yeah, looking at this, I think we're possibly in for a short session. I fancy higher, honestly. Like if I was to... Oh, is my cash session broken? Yeah, gotta love a bit of OBS not wanting to play ball. Let me see if I can fix it. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Where's it gone? Okay, well, we're not looking at that then. What I, what I was looking for was my cash session profile, which I had up before, the one with the orange volume profiles on for the cash sessions. And that just gives us a bit of an indication as to where price is likely to go today. And that's where I said I see the big gap. You can actually see there's quite a bullish section here that hasn't had much of a rebalance at all. Also, still got this big gap down here. So I could see us potentially going a little bit lower. Looking at the weekly volume profile, we're sort of testing a breakout above, failed, come back into the value area, come to the bottom, bounce. Bit similar to what we had yesterday. A little similar to that. But yeah, this B profile here is looking more like a downwards suggestion of a day, really. Just looking at this from, when was this? This is the end of yesterday's session, so we've had quite a push up this morning. So this must be through Asia. Come down, swept the Asia low here, and now we're just sitting around in this range, really. I don't really like the fact that we have broken out here. That would have been a nice long. Okay, so this is really what we're dealing with at the minute. Again, volume at the top is much less than down at the bottom, but it means if we get here, we're likely to have a bit of a good push through it. So if that's the case, I will be looking to potentially take a long idea. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen again. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to wait for the opening range to form here. I'm going to anticipate it's going to open. Where's... Oh, that's not what I want either. What I want is my fib tool. So I want to see where this 1 minute candle closes. And that will give us our opening range. And then we'll see what we can do from there. So this is our 9:30 candle. Let's also draw the opening range here. What have we got? 25 seconds. 25. Oh, of course. Of course it wants to... Hang on a minute. Oh, have I got... I think I've got my charts synced up when I don't want them to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have our opening range. So if we break above the green line, you can see here, we're looking for longs. Which I think if we get it will be quite an acceleration. There's a big load of cells sitting here. So I'm going to mark that out with a little red line just to show me that there is potential for a reaction off that level. So I don't want to, if I do get in a long, I want to wait until we break that really. I want to make sure that we are not just going to get rejected. I think it could go either way today really. Could go either way. But we'll see. We'll react to price and not try and predict what the market is trying to do. Okay, so Hang on, why do my charts look out of sync here? My charts do not look right. Yeah, something's wrong with my chart here. 853. One of my charts is lagging. Let me just do a quick rebuild on it. Where's price actually sitting on NQ? 857. Jesus. Is this because of a rollover or something? My NQ chart is rolled over, so it should be up to date. I wonder if I'm just getting some lag. Lag is not what you need when you're a trader. 45, 46. I'm more tempted to be inclined to follow what deep charts are saying, honestly. That's on my rhythmic feed. No, it's not. It's on my DX feed, actually. Let's see what the volume profile is saying about this side. Just going to link up the sell delta lines. Okay, so heavy buys coming in. I want to see how we react off that level. It looks like we're just going to rip through it, honestly. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a potential retrace to here. Stops maybe around there. I want to see some... Oh, Jesus. I want to see some sellers getting absorbed here. Oh, let me just actually check that I have put my settings back. No, I did not. Let me put my settings on to the right number. Okay, so we can see we've got a bit of a sell zone here, so as we expected at that level. Bang on that delta level, we got a big push down, but buyers do seem to be taking control. I don't want to go too prematurely on this. Really would have liked to see a big seller or something get absorbed here. But if we are continuing with this sort of volume, I think we push higher. That's a really nice push, honestly. Oh, I think I've missed it if I was going to get in. I'll look for a potential retrace. Potentially at the level where the sellers were. If I jump in, you will be able to see because I have linked up my P&L for Top Step, so that's what I'm going to be trading today. So I'm just going to prep my... Okay, let's see what happens. Heavy sell aggression and getting results, so I'm not really interested in this buy right now. If we continue to push higher after this little sell-off, then might look to get in. It's not really giving me anywhere decisive to put a stop. I'm gonna have to go break even on it pretty quickly. The 1 minute candles aren't really giving me much. Okay, seller's getting wrecked. Okay, I think the buyers have taken this. Let's see if we can get a little sneak peek into here. Yeah, I think this should be good for a push, actually. Can get a little pop down, I'll jump in this. So I want us to retest this sell area I've actually got a buy zone there now as well. So if we come down to that level, that's where I'm going to enter. So around 865, my stops are going to be 843. Did I just miss my entry there? Yeah, I think I did. Fuck. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's not like... I mean, I feel like this is going to cut through this liquidity here. Or the lack of liquidity, more like. But let's just be patient. Okay, so that's the level I want to see. I want to see how we react here. Okay,
Order filled.
I'm looking. Our stops are going to be 842. And we're going to go 940 is our top targets. I'm going to be ready to take this off if needs be, because I haven't got much room to play with on this account, honestly. I feel like this could drop pretty quickly. Sellers getting heavy on aggression here. Yeah, I'm going to take that off there. Oof. Yeah, buyers seem to be struggling to push past that level. There might be an opportunity to re-enter that, but I feel like this might just be a failed auction. Sellers, we knew the sellers were going to be there, so it was a little bit of a risky play, honestly. But we managed the position pretty well, I think. So let's see what happens, whether we can push up past it again. Yeah, we're just falling back into this profile, really. CVD's looking pretty bearish, actually, now I have a look at it. Not a massive amount of buyers coming in here. Let's see if we can push past this sell zone. If we can, I think another buy might be on the cards. If not, I think we'll probably end up heading back towards the low of this profile. But let's see if buyers can jump in here. Okay. Heavy buy aggression. Not really getting anywhere though. See the speed of tape? Speed of tape was very high, and the buyers just didn't really seem to get anywhere with it. It's not to say they won't. Eventually, if they keep testing this level, it's like a hammer banging at a wall. Eventually, it'll get through. I just don't want to get caught in the chop here. So I'm ready to take a position if the opportunity presents itself. Okay, buyers are coming in pretty heavy. Still getting rejected at that level currently. Also on the level of VWAP. Okay, it's maybe a bit hesitant, or a bit, not hesitant, sorry, a bit hasty on pulling that trade off there, but it is what it is. We are protecting capital at the end of the day. And they're still really struggling to get past that level, honestly. If these buyers here get absorbed, then I think it's gonna drop. If we can hold it, if we can get some more buy aggression, or maybe some sellers absorbed, then it'll give us more of an indication as to who is actually going to win this battle. But at the minute, I feel like sellers are about to dominate here. Yeah, those buyers are getting absorbed pretty heavily. Sellers are coming in aggressively. Might be a potential for a short here. Short down to the opening range low might be on. If we can retest the buyers. There's a sell zone.
Order filled.
I'm going to take the short here. And I'm going to try and fade it down to 754. Reducing risk. I want to see this flush. I'm going to go risk off there. Okay, I'm risk free. Let's see if we get the push. There are some levels in between, so 794, potential for it to reverse there. I really want to see these sellers stay in charge here. Might just get tapped out. If I do, then so be it.
Order filled.
Yeah, that's me. I'm out. Is this where the buyers are going to step back in and retake control? They're trying. They're trying pretty hard. Let's see if we retest the sell zone. There's a buy zone come in as well. So when you've got opposing zones like this, it's not really clear where the market's going, who's in charge, who's winning the battle. The battle of the big boys. There's another sell zone just come in there, so I might actually look to sell this again. I might have missed the entry I wanted there. That's a shame. Okay, let's see if we can get it to on the retrace. Damn, boy. That's unlucky. We got stopped out and then it's fucking started running like a Jamaican sprinter, man. Okay, crazy amount of sells coming in here, but price is moving up. Let's see what the range is here. I want to move this profile on top. Okay, so a value area low of this section here. So you got two options really, head up like that, or we break and we go for the sell. I think buyers might take this. If we get a rejection from this area where the big sellers were before, I think we go higher, but I think we're actually breaking out of the lower profile here, so if we reject here, it's going to be a sell. it's a bit of a choppy start to the day, honestly. Move that out of the way so we don't be double clicking anything. We're really locked in here, to be honest. So apologies if anyone's in the chat, but I have got to be on the ball with this because we're breaking the value area low here. So okay, I think if we push above this, a buy looks good. Overall, I think the market probably goes higher, but
order filled.
Okay, I'm in there. I'm in a little bit later than where I wanted, honestly. Again, targeting the 340 level. Prepared to take this off if we don't get the push that I want. Enki likes to move quickly, so if it doesn't start moving in your direction pretty sharpish, it's probably going to go against you, honestly. I think we might get stopped out here. I want to see this area where the sellers were rejected continue to be rejected. It's not looking good, bruv. Want to see more buy aggression? Could really do with some more buys coming in here. Okay, I think we're going to get stopped.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm going to jump on the sell there with my stops just above this level. This is going really heavy now. But we're back at that area again. This is shit.
Order filled.
Wow, we're getting wrecked. We've really got not got a lot of room for error here. I'm going to take a seat back on this one. Burned through a lot on my funded there actually. To sit back and chill out a minute. Get focused. Was that a bad trade? I don't think so. I think the problem is it was just a look through really. We had the aggression, we had a retest, more aggression. Gonna wait and see what happens on this profile. So we're down $326 currently. I don't really have much of a buffer on this account. I have $260 left, so sorry, $240 left. So I do really need to be very careful with how I play this. This is just on one of the funded accounts. So if I lose it, I lose it. It is what it is. We have this overall profile not really broken. We have a similar sort of level here. I think we might go bearish, you know. I have a bit of a feeling. Yeah, look, see, we're testing that level again. I'm gonna have to really wait for an A plus setup here, like a real A plus setup. Building lower volume here. This is just too choppy for me right now. Yeah, it's really hard to play this. It's not a great opening. It's probably not a great day overall, honestly. We're in sort of contract rollover period. I think Trump was talking today at the G7 summit. I'm not really too up to scratch on what he was saying, but I think I'm gonna wait and see, maybe look for a breakout of the higher range. Let's have a look and see what the 5 minutes doing. 5 minute range. Yeah, see, we're pushing over that absorption now. Okay. Profile is building higher, it seems. How much did I lose on that last trade? $137. Yeah, a little bit more than I would have liked, honestly. 41 seconds. Doesn't take long to take you out on these sort of trades. Okay, we're getting high volume coming in on the buy side here. I think it's just going to be a waiting game today. Price is very, very choppy at the minute, even without looking at the profiles. I think if we can get above here, it's good for a push up to, well, at least up to the 940 level. That's the level I'll be watching for, 940. It's just trying to get on side with it at the minute is difficult. Difficult. Three trades, 3 losses already. Not a great start to the day, honestly. But we have plenty of time left in the session. I'm going to bring this above the bars so I can see what's going on. Looks like buyers are trying to take control now, so this is more in line with what I sort of had planned for the day. It's just unfortunate on the first 2 trades. Let's see how we react at this level. Reacting from the buyers there. Okay. We're still just sitting within this range, really. I want to see a break above, but even still, it's not a great profile in terms of the value areas. This, realistically, is the area I want to see broken and retested. Like, just a break on its own is no good. Oh, I forgot to record those 2 trades as well. Oh well. Okay. I got 1 more trade for the day, and then that's really it. I don't really want to risk too much on these accounts, especially if the day's not really going in my favor. So it might just be a case of sitting and potentially nothing. I'm actually down about $700 currently. The P&L on screen is for the lead account, and I have 2 accounts synced up. So I've got 2 fundeds on this account right now. Okay, this push is looking nice, but again, I don't really want to mess around while we're still in this range. Still building higher value. I want to see a clean break. I think that's what I need to wait for. I think it was probably a little bit gung-ho there at the start of the session. This would actually line up nicely if we do get it with an opening range break as well. We have already had a breakout of the opening range but failed. So normally what I like to do is try and catch a failure down to the bottom, but it doesn't seem like it wants to do that today. Let me have a quick look at the volume. Volume, well, actually wasn't that great on the breakout, honestly. I feel like my charts are out of whack as well. Where's my 930? There's my 930. It's 945. Okay, maybe I just had it drawn wrong. This is a very, very choppy session. Very choppy indeed. Not much going on. Nothing for me to get involved with. Might just be another boring day, honestly. Trading is pretty boring, honestly. It's or it should be anyway. Once you know what you're doing, you see your setup, you execute, and that's really about it. I'm thinking higher is probably the way to go here. Built higher value yesterday, massively higher. Where's the top of this? 911. Could try catch it from here, but given I'm on a funded, I don't really want to risk the small buffer I have. I wouldn't really call it a buffer either, given it's $200 now after this morning. Let's just wait and see if we get a break. Just be patient with it. Looking like a bit of a difficult session currently, but it's part of the game. Part of the game. This could just be a value area low bounce. Looking at this. Bounce from VWAP maybe. aggression from the sellers, but we had big buyers here before, so I'm not going to rush into it. This is where we got stopped before. So what I want to see is a breakdown. Oh, that's pretty nice, honestly. Wow. There it goes. If it does break out of the low, I'll be looking for shorts down to there. I want to see a retrace now. I want to see a retest of this buyer. If I do, I'll be entering short. I want to see a retest and a hold. This does look like a legit value area low break. I don't think we're going to get a retrace on it though, unfortunately. I think it's just going to run without me. I think it's just going to run without us. Let's see what happens. So what I want to see is this big sell area get a tap into and a rejection. But I think price is just going to run, honestly. The way that we've moved now. But let's see. Let's see, we're gonna get it. Oh, fucking hell. Look how close it came to the entry point there. And then we're getting aggression from the sellers, which is what would be lovely to see. This is probably going to run down to take profit now. Look how close it was to the entry. Entry's at 800, went to 796.50. Sometimes you just don't get them. Sometimes you just don't get them. Could I look for a little momentum play here? Potentially. I'd have to be extremely quick on the stop if that's the case. It's gone too far for me now, really. Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame. Look at it. Fucking look at it melting now. Damn, that is a real shame. I don't want to FOMO into this, although it does look like it's gonna run. Looks like it's gonna run. Play from here might be nice if we get a bit of a retrace. I'm gonna... Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, now we've got big buyers coming in. I'm actually getting stopped.
Order filled.
I'm going in there. I'm going above those big buyers for a stop. Fuck.
Order filled.
Bollocks. That is pretty much my funded account gone. That was actually a good setup. That's really not having much luck with this today. just going to run now as well. Sometimes you just get fucked up like this.
Order filled.
$3,660 is what I want my entry at. Okay, I'm break even there. I feel like it might just get stopped again, honestly. Like, we're getting really good.
Order filled.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, that's order filled again. Like, everything is calling for sells here. We're just getting wrecked, honestly. That is crazy how many times we've been taken out of that position there. Oh, do you know what? That is a kick in the teeth, honestly. A real kick in the fucking gonads. It's going down to fill that gap, like I mentioned. I just wasn't able to get on it anywhere. If we retest this buyer, I'll take one. It's crazy buying coming in. I think we are going to fill that gap. I've basically got one trade on this account. Is this going to be the reversal? There's a lot of big buyers in the area here. If they step back in, it could be a reversal on the cards. If not, I think lower. I feel like we want to fill that gap. That's my instinct at the moment. Fighting this area really. More buyers stepping in. Could this be lower day? Or are we just going to reject off the open range low? Let's see what happens with these sellers. Lots of sell aggression coming in. Let's see if we can get a good entry. Everything's pointing for sells here. Don't think I'm going to be able to get in on it though, which is fucking annoying, honestly. I feel like I've called this move and just got beat up trying to get on it, which is a bit of a kick in the fucking, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I literally called it there as well. Wasn't quick enough. Wasn't quick enough. Okay, let's reevaluate what's going on here. Sellers are just heavy on this.
Order filled.
I'm gonna go one contract here. I feel like I might just get fucked over here again. We need a nice push from the sellers here. Otherwise I'm gonna take this off. I don't really have anything to play with anymore, so I'm gonna have to be very aggressive with stops and stuff. Heavy sell aggression. Heavy sells. Let's see if we can catch this. Okay. Risk off. Next, 3, 3, 4, 5. Really? It's not going to run that low, is it? Do you know what? We're going to target it. We're going to target him. We're going to see what happens. Because if we do go to fill that gap, if we can get on nicely with it, then we're golden. It's just whether it's going to fucking... It's whether it's going to have it or not. I really don't want to see it retrace from this area. Where are my targets? My lower targets, 3,500 potentially. Let's see what happens. There is the potential to add a contract on this as well, if we can get a nice entry. Given how bearish it currently is, big sell stepping in there. $160 up currently. Yeah, we're very, very bearish right now. I'm gonna trail to 660. If these buyers get wrecked, I'm gonna maybe add another position here. Oh, the buyers are just taking over. 663 is where it should be. I want to see these buyers here go underwater. I want to see them unable to fight against the sells, but at the minute it looks like they're succeeding in their mission, although there's pretty heavy speed of tape there. If we fall lower, I'm going to drop another con. We're going to get a retest and a push.
Order
Okay,
filled.
I'm in another contract there. I'm break even on the 2 contracts now. I might get stopped here. If I do, that'll be really unfortunate, and I think I'll be done for the day. Yeah, I think that's going to be us, unfortunately. Sells. Come on, sellers. Pick it up, sellers. Come on. Nah, it's going to fucking take me out. Yeah. I think that's me done for the day, boys. I think that is me well and truly done for the day. The sellers just look like they're getting absorbed here, so they're not getting the results. Not getting the results that they need. Although we have another sell zone's just come in there. Oh, this is a little bit stressful today, honestly. It's a bit of had a rough morning, and I don't think it's gonna do me any favors now. Yeah, that's me out.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm out. That's a really rough day, honestly. Very rough. If this runs now, I will be pretty pissed, honestly. We actually got a good entry on that. I should have probably just left the 1 contract where it was. But you live and you learn with these things. Buyers seem to be taking some initiative here. I don't have the balance to be taking this up now, if I'm completely honest. And I think I probably need to call it a day given the session that I've had. Do I really want to fade this back up now, given it's given the bearishness of it? Or do we come back to fight another day? That is the question. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to draw a profile here, see what we're getting. It looks like we're about to break up from this profile. There's a big seller here. If we break it like that, I think probably go higher. Yeah, I don't think I can get on this, honestly. Do we just go one con? Getting a lot of buying aggression coming in. Doesn't mean it's necessarily gonna head back to the top, but it fucking looks like it. Breakout of this level could be a good one. I want to see a retest of the value area high. No, we're not seeing the break above. Okay, there's the push. It's not really a good level to get in at for me right now. We're just sort of testing the areas.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm in one contract there. I think for my own sanity, I'm probably just gonna take a break even there. Okay, so we've had a nice little break above the value area high here. Had a retest on this candle here. Not really sure where my entry was. 593. Wait, what? 671. So that was my entry. Let's look to take it back to the top. Let's see what happens. I think I'm just going to keep one contract on for now. 6, 7. Oh, it's going to tap me out and fucking run again, isn't it? Isn't it? It's just going to tease me all day. Yeah, there's a seller coming in there. I'd like to see a push off this buy zone. Show that the buyers are still in control. We're just building value here. I think it was a fairly good entry, honestly. But I just don't know it's gonna hold. We need to see some buyers stepping in. Break through this sell zone would be nice. We know there was big sellers in this area before. But the question is, are they all now exhausted? Or are they going to step back in? Bloody hell. So 942 would be my overall, well, not my overall, but that's where I would like this trade to head towards. But I think it's going to get stopped out. That would be a beefy trade if it did. No, it's going to get stopped. There's just no, there's not really any volume coming in right now. I think this buy's just going to get sold into. There's 2 buy zones there, like, surely somebody wants to step in from the buy side. What's the speed of tape saying? Not really much going on, honestly. Not much going on at all. I mean, this could be the low of the day, potentially. But the question is, are we in high enough to avoid getting tapped out if it is? And I'm not sure the answer to that is yes. I think we're just going to run through these buy zones, take me out, and then probably run the target after that. We're nearly at entry. Filled this 1 minute gap here for all you SMC traders. Come on, SMC traders, get in.
Order filled.
Or just take me out. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I didn't want to be in that trade anyway. Yeah, I think we just break down again here. If this actually starts to run from here, I will not be happy. Not be happy, mate. Not be happy with you, NQ, you little fecker. All the buy areas are just getting sold back into, but this really isn't giving me much of an indication as to where things are going. I think I'm going to call it a day there, honestly, because I'm getting wrecked, mate. There's no other way to put it. Getting absolutely wrecked. And what time is it? It's nearly 11 o'clock New York time anyway, which is normally the sort of time I get off. I don't like to stay on trading all day because I'd say I have better things to do. I don't really, but so what did we miss here? What was it we missed? We got the breakdown. Oh, we were trying to get this entry here. If we'd have got that entry, we'd have been absolutely laughing for the day. I think that's probably the move now, honestly. Like, it looks like that's probably what the best move of the day was. We're also coming down into an hourly gap. I mean, if we go through that, the 500 target still stands. I don't have the capital to be trying to get in it at the minute. And there's not enough data really for me to get in line with it. I could maybe take a sell off this zone here, but it's already really been respected. So it'd be somewhere like, yeah, somewhere like here. It'd be a very, very small stop. That 500 target would be the one. It's actually coming back to that now, isn't it? But again, we're in that 1 minute, the 1 hour gap. Let's see if the sellers do step in here. There's another sell zone. There's 3 sell zones on top of each other there.
Order filled.
I'm taking that sell zone entry. Stop would be 663. 663, that's fucking miles up.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I think something's off with my charts as well. Right, I'm calling that a day there.